So let's get started. Come to child's pose. We only have 60 minutes, which doesn't seem like a lot, and at the same time, it does seem like a lot. So 60 minutes for you to get into your body. So right away, in this section called integration, integrate your shoulder blades onto your back. Press all of your finger pads into the earth. Press your toenails into the earth. And from right here, Ujjayi breathing, skin to muscle to bone engagement. From your periphery in, hug into center line. Skin to muscle to bone. So bring your elbows up off the earth and squeeze your forearms in towards center line. Right here, big deep breath into your back body. Press your toenails down. Another breath in. Downward facing dog. And take your hands wide, your feet wide. So come out of your default. Make your down dog new. Explore your body as if it was the first time you'd come into this pose. Big, deep, free Ujjayi breathing. Pull the pit of your belly in and up and soften your knees. Yes. Soften your elbows. Allow your Ujjayi breathing to create heat. To begin to build the tapas of the flow. Walk your feet to your hands, take ragdoll. Feet wide, clasping opposite elbows, dropping your head, squeezing your outer shins in and lifting your inner thighs up towards the ceiling to create length in the back of your legs. Full deep breath in, full deep breath out. Inhale, extended mountain. Lift and spread your 10 toes, reach your fingers up, look up, breathe in. Bring your hands to heart center and set your drishti to the tops of your fingers. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, fill up right here. High plank and pause. This high plank is used to create some heat, create some fire early into your practice. Softness in your elbows. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. 3 more breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 2, breathe in. Number 2, exhale. Number 3, pull into center line. Number 3, exhale. Fill up at the top of your high plank. Low plank, exhale. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Press down, lift your thighs, lift your knees. Downward facing dog, send your gaze between your toes and reset. Reset, but come out of your default. Feet wide, rooting down through first finger and thumb knuckle. Breathing in, breathing out. Filling up, emptying out. Feet to hands at the top of your mat. Go, yogi. Jump, halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain, root down through your feet, reach through your fingers. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift, breathe in. Flow, high plank. Toe, low plank, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Gaze between your toes, reset. 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. Yeah, breathe out. So good. Breathe in. Yeah. 1 more, fill up. Exhale, bend your knees. Look at the top edge of your mat. Land there. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. See the wall behind you. Lift up and look back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. 3 breaths, fill up. Empty. Again. Let it go. Once more, breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Exhale out all your air and jump. Yes, halfway lift. Forward fold. Sun A, root down, reach up, look up. Exhale, bow. Half lift. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, shoulder blades pull together. Downward facing dog, gaze between your toes. Full breath in, full breath out. Soften your knees. Exhale out all your air. Breathe in, bend your knees, look at your thumbs, go yogi, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Chair pose, sit low, 1 breath, low, tiny chair. Exhale, fold, yes, good work. Halfway lift, flow, high plank, low plank, yes. Press down, up dog. Downward facing dog, warrior 1, right side. Root down, reach up, sit deep into your front thigh and pull back on your right hip. Yeah, pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Now lift your heart up in between your hands, look up, lift up out of your hips. Full breath in right here, breathe in and reach up. Exhale, flow, hands to the earth and high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, pin your shoulder blades together. Downward facing dog, warrior 1, left side. Step and root and set up your foundation. Pull back on your left hip. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Lift your heart up, look up, breathe in. Hands to the earth and flow, high plank to low plank. Up dog. Down dog, gaze between your toes, reset. 3 breaths, fill up and empty out. Soften your knees, soften your elbows, squeeze into center. Breath in. Bend your knees, look at the top of your mat, let out all of your air and then jump. Yeah, half lift. Yeah, fold. Chair pose, 1 breath, sit deep, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, fold, halfway lift, and flow, high plank, low plank, up dog, down dog, warrior 1, right foot. Root down, sit deep, reach and lift. Hands to the earth and flow with your breath, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Yes, step right into it. Go with your breath. Vinyasa, hands down. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Yeah, filling up. 4 count breath in, 4 count breath out. 1 more breath right here. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, jump at the bottom of your exhale. Yeah, half lift. Forward fold. Last sun B, sit deep, reach high. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Warrior 1, right foot, root, rise, reach up, lift up, and flow, plant your hands. High plank, low plank, so good. Up dog, down dog, warrior 1, left side, root, reach, breathe. Hands plant, high to low. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Lift your right leg strong and straight behind you. Flex your foot. Yeah, now bend your knees, stack your hips, and then flip your dog. And if wheel is in your practice, you can flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Look where your fingers are reaching. Set your eyes at the tips of your right fingers. Yes. Breathe in. Side plank, right hand down, right foot down. Pull your belly button in, lift your top leg, flex your top foot, and soften your right elbow. Yes, soften. Send your gaze up towards your left thumb. So good. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift your left leg. Now you know where we're going, the secret's out. Flex your foot, bend your knees, stack your hips, flip your dog, and set your drishti to your left fingertips. Lift up and out of your hips, up and out of your shoulders. Side plank, left hand down. Flex your left foot, flex your right foot. Pull into center line and soften your left elbow. And lift your top leg. Breathe. So good. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. Big stance, pelvis low. But take your right foot wider. Give your hips some space. Think railroad tracks, not tightrope. Stack your left heel up and over your tippy toes, so take a longer stance. Yeah, longer. Press your left heel up and over your tippy toes. Yes. Now press your left hamstring up towards the ceiling and squeeze your inner thighs in. Boom, bring your pelvis lower. Press your right knee towards your right pinky toe. Yes, pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Send your gaze up between your hands. Squeeze into center line. Hands to heart center, revolved crescent lunge. Left elbow to right knee. Keep squeezing into center, pressing your left hamstring up. Split your hands, open your wings. Yeah. Squeeze in, pull everything into center. Spread out through your hands. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, warrior two. Peel open. Peel open and set up the pose. Right knee to right pinky toe. So press it out towards Florida Avenue. And sit deep into your front thigh. Shoulders away from your ears. Good work. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. So good, so strong. Extended side angle, right side. And bring your pelvis lower. Really come into your front thigh. So good. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in. Vinyasa. Plant your hands, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Press down to lift up. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Let your feet be wide, so give your hips space. You've got the racing line right down the center. Bring your left foot a little wider. Root down through your left heel. Sometimes the weight comes into your toe ball mound, and take a longer stance. So bring your right foot, further back and stack your heel over your toes. More. Yes, more. So you can take up space. From here, squeeze belly button in, bottom ribs in, yes. Send your gaze up between your hands. Lift up and out of your hips as you squeeze into center. So strong. Hands to heart center, revolved crescent lunge. Make the connection. Lift through your back hamstring. Split your palms, open your wings. Squeeze in, reach out. Full breath in. Send your gaze up towards your top thumb. Yes. So good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Open up warrior two on your inhale. Stomp down through your left heel. And take up space in your warrior two. This is a huge, strong, powerful pose. So sit deep into your thigh. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. And sit deeper. Shoulders away from your ears. Good. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse. Extended side angle, left side. And press out through your right pinky toes. Keep lowering your left hip. Yes, come into that thigh. Root down through your left heel. Yes, yes, ma'am. So good. Yeah, take another breath. Reach through your right fingers. Exhale, hands to the earth and flow. High plank. So good. Low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Full breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs. Jump. Yes, half lift. Forward fold. Chair pose, sit low, reach high. Hands to heart center. Chair twist to the right. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Really squeeze into center. And look to create space between your inner thighs as you squeeze in. Yeah. Yeah, total actioning of legs from the soles of your feet all the way through your hip bones. Yes. Come back to center, sit low, reach high. So good. Twist to the left. Elbow to knee, knee to elbow. And squeeze in and create space. Yeah. Yeah, so good. Breath in. Breath out. Forward fold. Split your feet hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes. Let your elbows come wide. Yeah, drop your head. Active forward fold, but man, does it feel good right now. Soften your knees. Yeah, come into the physicalness. There's always the temptation to lock out our joints. Come into the physicalness of this pose. Release your big toes, take palms to toes, forward fold. Hands all the way underneath your feet. Yeah, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Soften your knees. Hug your outer shins in and press your inner thighs up towards the ceiling while keeping knees soft, elbows soft. Good integration of your shoulders on your back. Good work. Release and crow or yogi squat. Your choice. Crow or yogi squat. I do the same thing with the block. I do the same thing with the block, and I'll tip forward, and some days I never touch the block. Other days I touch the block and then press off of the block. Squeeze your feet in. Pull your belly button in. Press down through your hands. Feet up and in, hands pressing down. Good work. Good work. Vinyasa. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathing in. Downward facing dog, breathing out. So good. Step your right foot forward. Warrior one. Root down, reach up, lift up. Exhale, plant your hands and flow. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. Root down, reach up, squeeze in. Hands to the earth and flow. High plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Fill up. Exhale, feet to hands. Half lift. Yeah, forward fold. Extended mountain, root down, reach up, look up. Hands to heart center, set your drishti. Eagle, right side. Set your drishti and come into the pose and squeeze into center. Belly button in, bottom ribs in, shoulder blades pull together on your back and lift your elbows up in line and then pull your shoulders on your back again. And be here squeezing for 5. 1, 2, 3, so good. 4, so good. 5, and change sides. Keep your drishti. The learning is in the wiggling and in the wobbling. The learning is there. And this is a practice. It's not a perfect. Each breath is an opportunity for new discovery. Pull your shoulders back in line with your hips like you're pressing your back, your spine into the wall behind you. Yeah, for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. So good. Change sides. So good. The learning is in the wobbling.
Some days good.
Set your drishti. Find this. Yeah, second set, right side. And hug into center, skin to muscle to bone, squeeze in, yes. Sit deep like you would in chair pose, and then stack your shoulders over your head, yes. Squeeze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change sides. Second set, left side. Wrap your leg. Action in, belly button, bottom rib, shoulders to the back wall. Yeah, 5, 4, you've got this. 3, 2, 1, come to stand. Standing leg raise, bring your right knee into your chest. If you take the yogi toe lock, go for that. Set your drishti, number 1. Find your spot. Know where your gaze is. Open your right leg out towards Florida Avenue. Extend your left arm towards the lobby. Pull in as you expand out. Set your gaze to your left thumb. So good. So good. Try it on. Falling out is A-okay. Falling out is what we're going for here, in all honesty. Falling out of the pose is what we're always going for. We just keep ourselves from it. Bring your right leg back to center. Kick your right foot forward, look at your toes. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Lift your toes higher. Good. Airplane pose. Arms back by your sides, palms face down. Right foot flexed. Shoulder blades pull together. Lift through your chest. Press out through your right heel. Spread your 10 fingers. Yes. Bring your hands to heart center and half moon. Left hand down to the block or to your water bottle, yogi's choice. Stacking your shoulders, stacking your hips. Yeah, gaze up to your top hand. Fall out, come right back. If the bind is in your practice, reach back and grab your right foot. Bend both knees a lot. If you've got the foot, yes. Now kick your foot into your hand and send your gaze up towards the ceiling for 5. Try it on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, come back to standing. Good work, Patty, good work. Standing leg raise opposite side. Good work. Set your drishti. Come into the physicalness of your gaze. Bring your left knee into your chest. And explore. Come from a place of discovery, of exploration. Pull in as you press out. Left leg to the lobby. Send your gaze to your right hand. And go for the falling out. Go for where you go to fall out. Yes, go for that. Be in discovery of where you fall out of a pose and seek that. Good work. Come back to center. Kick your left foot forward. Look at your toes. Yeah, look at your toes. Now spread all your 10 toes. So good. Airplane pose. Left leg back. Arms back. Fingers spread wide. Be in discovery. Drop any judgment, drop any story, be in discovery of what's possible, playing with your balance, making shapes with your body and playing with your balance and being in discovery. Yeah, flex your left foot, spread your 10 toes. Yeah, good, yes, lift and spread all of your toes, yes. Rooting down, 4 corners of your bottom foot, yeah, 4 corners. Yeah, come into half moon, right fingers down, left fingers reach, and try the bind on this side. Try the bind, reach back, grab your foot, and then kick. Spin your right lung under, your left lung towards Florida Avenue, gaze towards the ceiling, softness in your joints, pressing out through hands and feet. Release, come back to standing, good work, good work. Dancer pose, right, yeah, dancer pose. Right foot, right hand, left arm can reach high, right foot, right hand. You know the pose in your body. Come into the pose and kick into it. Take up space into it. Yeah, take up space into it. Look for the falling out. Yeah, go for where you fall out. Express out. From your inside, express out. And then change sides. Yeah, no judgment. This is discovery mode. This is exploration and discovery. Maybe even a little fun. Press from the inside out. Press out. Press out. Express out. Yeah, express out. What's possible? Everything's possible. Express out. Yeah, change sides. Change sides. Good work. Good work. Yeah, dancer second set. Yeah. Yeah, land the posture. Let it land in the body. Receive the pose. And then take it big. Take it big. Take it big up and out. Big up and out with joy, with play, with fun. Yes, and then change sides. Change sides. Dancer second set. Yeah. And receive the pose. Receive the pose and express out. From the center of you, press out through your hands and your feet and get big. Get big and press out. So good. Come back to standing. So good. A tree pose. Right foot to ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Yeah, right foot to ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press into center line. Set your drishti, eye level or higher. Find your spot. Press into center. Create lift from your hips. Lift through your chest, up and back. Lift your tree from the floor through your core, up and look back. Spread your fingers towards the ceiling. Look up, look back. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Let it be messy. Close your eyes. Let yourself fall out of your tree. Give yourself permission right here to close your eyes and fall out. Good work. Good work. Change sides. Change sides. Yeah, tree opposite side. Yeah, let it be fun. Let it be fun. Give yourself permission to be messy, to lift up and out, and close your eyes. Lift up and out. Up and out. Yeah. Good work. Make your way to the top of your mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reset, let it go. Inhale, extended mountain, root down, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank. To low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, right foot forward for triangle. Really long, wide stance, soft knees. Yeah, bring your fingertips down, stack your shoulders. Soften your knees, yeah, creating length through your right side body. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And come up to stand, send both toes to face the lobby, side facing, wide angle, forward fold. Bring your fingertips down to your mat, bring your feet really wide. Feet really wide and soften your knees. Yeah, feet really wide and soften your knees. Lift and spread your 10 toes. And then press down through the pinky toe edges of your feet. Lifting in your arches, softening your knees. And drop your head, shake it around. Yeah, breathing in and breathing out. One more big breath in. Exhale, come up to stand. Right toes point forward. Right toes point forward. Left foot comes about halfway up your mat on that divot where it comes in, the divot, the line. Yeah, short stance, but wide stance. So bring your left foot a little bit wider out towards the lobby. Square your hips. Soften your knees. Yes, soften your knees. Press down through your heels. Reach your arms up. Belly button in, bottom ribs in. Hinge forward, pour over your front thigh. Full breath in. Full breath out. Twisting triangle, left fingers stay, right fingers reach for the ceiling. Yeah, press down through your back heel.
I'm sorry.
You're twisting triangle, you got it. Left fingers down, right fingers reach. Yeah. Full breath in and full breath out. One more, breathe in. Hands to the earth, flow, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, downward facing dog, left side triangle. Wide stance, soft knees, stack your shoulders. Yeah, do the work, put in the adjustments. Soften your knees. It's so easy to come into the big bones of our body. Full breath in, full breath out. Come up to stand. Interlace your hands to the small of your back. Both feet face Florida Avenue. Side facing wide and go forward fold with a bind. So drop your head. Soften your elbows. Yeah, soften your knees. Press the pinky toe edges of your feet down. Breathe. Good work. Good work. Come up to stand and set up pyramid pose left side. Left toes point forward. Right foot comes halfway up. Feet wide. Yeah. Hug into center. Reach your fingers and then pour over your left thigh. Press down through your back heel. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Yeah. And from right here, twisting triangle, let your right fingers stay. Left fingers reach. Press down through your back heel, soften your knees. Yeah, full breath in. Yeah, breathe in once more. Hands to the earth. Exhale it out, high plank, low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Shift forward into a high plank and slow and controlled lower down on a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back by your sides, one ear on your mat. Locust pose. Press down through your pubic bone. Lift your hands hard, feet fly up. Now flex your feet. Can you squeeze your big toes in towards one another and then flex your feet again for 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, lifting through hands and feet. So good. Lower all the way down, other ear on the earth. Yeah, breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. And flex your feet. Squeeze into center. Press your shins towards the back wall. Shins press towards the back wall, creating space, so much space through your collarbones. Yeah, move front to back as you breathe in. Your fullest expression of floor bow on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So good. Release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Upward facing dog. Extend your legs long. Downward facing dog. Camel. Come down to your knees and set up camel. Stack your hips over your knees. Pull into center. Lift your chest up, your breastbone up, your gaze up and gaze back. Your fullest expression on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bridge pose. Come onto your back, set up for bridge. Can you touch your heels with your middle fingers and lift your hips up towards the ceiling? Press down through your fists, down through your arm bones, down through your heels, and internally send your inner thighs down towards the earth as your hips lift up. Lower down to your mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then bridge or wheel, number 1 of 6. Bridge or wheel, rise up and off of your mat for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down or stay up. Take a breath in. Let it go. And number 2, bridge or wheel, rise up for a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Take a breath in. Let it go. And number 3, rise up, bridge or wheel for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Breathe in, breathe out. And again for a 5 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay up or come down. Take a breath in. Yes, let it go. Last one right here. Rise up, bridge or wheel. Press down to lift up for 5. 1, 2, shine up and out of the center of you. 1, come down to your mat. Take Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feet touch, knees wide. So good. Happy baby. Grab the pinky toe edges of your feet. Kick your feet towards the ceiling. Press your tailbone down, the back of your head down. Release your feet. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling. Bring your elbows wide, fingers to the backs of your ears. Lift your shoulders up off the earth and pulse towards your toes. Lift for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep pulsing. Bring your right foot to a hover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch your legs left down. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring your knees into your chest. Put your hands underneath your tailbone. Create a little cushion. We're going to do 30, 60 legs. Legs straight up towards the ceiling. Flex your feet. Lower your legs 30. We'll do 3 of these. Legs to 60 now. Lower. Bring your feet to a hover, 2 inches. Look up and see your toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. 2 more just like that. Lower your legs down 30. Then 60. Feet to a hover. Look at your toes. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up, shoulders down. Last one. Lower down 30. 60. Feet to a hover. See them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Let it go. So good. High boat. 2 high boats. High boat. High boat. Sending your fingers up towards the ceiling. Maybe you flex your feet. Low boat. High boat. Low boat and hold 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Rock and roll up and down your spine. And then come into downward facing dog and take half pigeon on the right side. You can take half pigeon on your back or you can take half pigeon traditional, your choice. Right knee to right wrist, femur parallel with the edge of your mat, active feet, yes, active feet. And then fold over your front shin. Keep pressing your feet down into the earth. Feet pressing down, forehead pressing down. And then create length in your spine. Crawl your fingers more forward. More length in your spine now that you've been here for a moment. Soften. And change sides. Maybe you take a 3-legged dog, maybe you take a hip or a knee circle, whatever feels good. And then half pigeon left side. active feet. And fold over. Yeah, active feet. Top of your back foot pressing down into the mat. Knife's edge of your left foot pressing down into the mat. And you creating length in your spine. Double pigeon. Bring your right leg around in front and stack your shins like fire logs. Flex your feet. So right ankle to the outside of your left knee and flex your feet like pow. Flex your feet. Hip flexors are going to talk to you for sure. For sure. Keep flexing your feet like Tadasana. Yes. Long, steady breath in. Long, steady breath out. So good. Yes. Self-assist. Thumbs and hip creases feels really good to press your hip creases towards the back of your mat. That self-assist, that little massage there feels so good in double pigeon. And switch the stack of your shins. Get the other side. And flexing your feet. Ankle to the outside of your bottom knee if possible. You can use a block or your towel in the space. Yeah, give yourself that self-assist kindness. Flex your feet to protect your knees. And from double pigeon, take frog. You've got a towel, so you can put your towel under one knee, place your knee on one towel and like your knee on your mat, and let your feet be flexed, knees wide, thigh bones out of hip bones at a 90-degree angle, shin bones out of knee bones at a 90-degree angle. And flex your feet. Yeah, flex your feet. Come down to your forearms. Bring your heels a little closer together. Yeah. And then pull the pit of your belly in. Yeah, lift the front of the pelvis. And see where you can soften. Because the body resists right away. The body resists and start gripping. Look for where you can soften into frog. For 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Frog is a slow pose. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come forward out of frog. Bring your legs together behind you. Bring your belly to the earth. Bring your belly to the earth. Come forward out of frog. It feels so good to just bring your legs back behind you and just lay on your belly for just a breath. Yeah. Seated single leg extension. Come up to an easy seat. Extend your right leg long, your left foot to your right inner thigh. Seated single leg extension. Reach your fingers up and fold over your front thigh. And look for softness. Create softness. And switch sides. Right leg out long, left foot to right inner thigh. Reach up and fold over your front thigh. And come back up to sitting. Extend both legs out front, Paschimottanasana. Reach your fingers up and fold over both legs. Softness in your knees. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands by your hips, bend your knees, place your feet on the mat and lift up. Lift hips up, lift gaze up and back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to your mat. Fish pose. Hands underneath your hips, forearms down. Yeah, lift your chest up, your gaze up and back. Lift and spread your 10 toes. Yeah, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up out of fish and set up an inversion of your choice. Waterfall with a brick under your tailbone, shoulder stand, head stand, forearm stand, hand stand. We've got plenty of walls, plenty of space. Your choice, your inversion. Send your gaze up between your legs towards the ceiling. Keep your drishti fixed. Create lift from your hips up. Press elbows down. From plow pose, take deaf man's pose. Bend your knees, bring them by your ears. Yeah, keep looking at the ceiling. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, breathe in. Breathe out, slowly come down out of your shoulder stand, your deaf man's pose. Keep your eyes at the ceiling, lower your spine down, slow, 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 slow. Legs all the way down to the earth. Hug your right knee into your chest and give it a squeeze. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee. Send your gaze out towards Florida Avenue, towards your thumb. And notice if you're gripping anywhere. Notice if you're gripping in your quadricep, your hamstring, your glutes. Let it go. Yeah, checking in with what's happening and letting go. Coming into deep rest. You have done the work. The work is now to keep in deep rest. Supine twist, opposite side. Opposite side, hug your left knee in and switch. And then notice, do a check-in, a body scan. Where are you gripping? What are you hanging on to? Let it go. Releasing glutes, releasing quads, releasing feet. And come back to center and take Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the bottoms of your feet together and let your knees go wide. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Feel the weight and warmth of your hands. Yeah, let your eyes close. Let them be heavy. Let your eyes be heavy. Let your forehead soften. Let the skin across your collarbones soften. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Make your way to Shavasana and set up your body in such a way that you can come into and stay in the stillness of deep rest. feet wide, hands wide, toes wide, tongue away from the roof of your mouth. And simply let your body rest in stillness. Notice the sounds in the room, the sounds outside the room, the sounds of the cars rushing by. And bring your awareness to being the observer of things, the observer of sounds, the observer of thought. Let your thoughts be like the cars driving by. No control, no right, no wrong. Simply coming and going. Receive the gift of your practice. Receive the gift of this stillness. Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And roll to your right hand side. Bring yourself into a fetal position and pause. And check in with yourself, check in with your body. Do a full body scan. What's happening from the crown of your head down through your neck, your shoulders, your arms and hands, your ribs, your belly button, your hips, thighs, knees, shins, feet, and toes. And press yourself up to an easy seat on top of your mat. Bringing your hands to Anjali Mudra at heart center. And we'll seal today's practice with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb knuckles to forehead center. Touch into the center of you. And together we bow. Namaste.